Hi everybody. Let me know when you're, someone give me a shout in the chat when you're reconnected and can hear me and stuff. Cool. Hi there. Okay, yeah, let's get started. This is WAD Wednesday. We're gonna pick a random file off of the Doom World id Games archive, and then we're gonna play it. Yeah, let's get started. You can't see my face this week, but I am rubbing the plushy pain elemental for good luck. That's not a euphemism. Alright, random file. Terry sucks. I'm really not sure if I have the patience for something like this right now. Yeah. Alright, yeah, like, so long as this isn't an actual, I noticed that this isn't filed under, that this isn't in the Terrywads, that this wasn't consigned to the Terrywads section of the archive, so it must not be an actual Terrywad, i.e. it is what it purports to be, so, yeah, it's probably worth a look. Let's see, it's Doom 2 map 1. Alright, yeah, let's see if there's anything else in here. There's all kinds of text files and stuff, probably just credits for... Alright, let's go into this, and yeah, I don't know. If it's terrible, then we'll probably know pretty soon. Okay. Doom 2 map 1. Terry sucks. Okay, we're just immediately getting attacked here. Okay. I'm gonna bump up the gamma just a little bit. Ah, jeez. Oh yeah, this is a HUD mod that I made like in the past week. Yeah, I wanted to just try making a HUD mod for one, and I also wanted to try out like vertical bars that color code based on how much you've. So yeah, I don't know. I can make this available. All right, yeah, this is not bad so far. I mean, you know, it's a real video game level. Yeah. E1M2 music is always a fave. It is perhaps the most chill of the Doom tracks. Oh jeez. I should give some context, honestly. Yeah, like I'm not doing a good commentating job here, but so for those who don't know, maybe everybody who's watching this is an old Doomer, but for those who don't know, Terrywads are this community forum trend type thing where people would make these joke levels where you get into it and it seems like a normal level at first, and you play into it, but then after a short time, you get like trapped, or there's some sort of like bad surprise, and it's usually like a very audio-visually like upsetting or loud, obnoxious surprise. I mean, the worst of them are like, you know, just have like atrocity pictures and stuff, you know, just like gross internet crap. And other ones are just like, you know, a picture of someone else on the forum saying that they suck, or, you know. But, you know, in order to lull people into that trap moment, they have like what looks like a real level at first. And so this level is basically taking all the real level bits and turning them into an actual level. Presumably, we'll see, with no actual like Terry trap moment, you know, with no Terrywads surprise moment. So yeah. And yeah, like the actual architecture and stuff of this is, and I think the Terry that's being referred to might actually be the original author. I guess I'm not up on my forum history, but I think it is an actual like forum user named Terry who first developed the idea of Terrywads. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And yeah, this person was probably a competent mapper, because they're doing like, you know, relatively advanced architecture and whatever. Yeah, you know, this is a classic. You got just weird pulsating hell stuff behind a brick wall. Yeah, so that's cute, you know. Just getting pretty standard Doom 2 type fights. This level's really linear, which might speak to its, you know, if this is just like a weird experiment cobbled together out of stuff, then it might be, you know, if these little moments are just strung end to end, then yeah. It's a candle in a little niche. Little fire niche there. Oh, okay, yeah, and it's casting some light on the floor that falls off. Pretty classic little sector lighting type stuff. Oh yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. This is the E1M3 music. I'm just not with it. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of wondering if this teleporter is just the end of the level, or if it's no, it's not. Ow. Alright, we're really low on health. Cool. And that's a one-way teleporter. Oh jeez. Hit scanner's about to kill me. $16 hit points. Yeah, I mean, you know, this, all these little level bits are nice. Just sort of like random examples of architecture. They say this map was from 2011, I guess. Ah, jeez. Yeah, the linearity of this layout is definitely kind of getting me down. Like, it's, you know, It really is just a succession of rooms, one after the other. Apparently when Ty Halderman put in stuff to make Terrywads appear less on id games, he started getting threats from the Terrywad community. So first of all, I didn't necessarily know that there was a Terrywad community, that's just kind of sad. And second, if they were being abusive towards one of, you know, the pillars of the Doom community, the late Ty Halderman, then yeah, that's an additional level of just irredeemable jerkiness that that goes with Terrywads. Oh, okay, so it was sort of like a moniker, like a Dread Pirate Roberts kind of, well, not that. It's sort of an anonymous thing, like, we're all Terry. Okay, so yeah, I guess that was that. I'm gonna turn on my, okay, yeah, 61 of 61 kills, and no secrets. Yeah, I mean, that level wasn't bad or anything. It just had nothing, like, I mean, the high concept was kind of set it up to not be super exciting. Like, it was just like, yeah. I mean, I guess the description does start with, so I got bored, comma. It's like, well, okay. Okay, let's move on. Let's not think about Terrywads anymore. Let's just play a Wizard 3 for Heretic. This WAD was edited because I noticed there isn't any good cooperative WADs for Doom or Heretic. This is a definite co-op. You cannot do it alone. Yeah, no, I mean, A, this is filed under deathmatch, and B, like, yeah, I'm gonna take the author's word at, you know, on faith and say, yes, this is not, and also, I'm not, you know, I kind of need special approval from myself to play Heretic levels, just because I didn't much enjoy that one that we played a while back. Okay. Okay, how about another one? WAD Pack 2. This is by Gary Karnick. This is my second attempt to take some of the best shareware PWADs for Doom available and combine them together into reasonable new episodes. Each episode should be playable by a single player or deathmatch, as in id's own levels. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't... Does this include credits? Because if not, like, come on, man. Like, I'm hoping that there is a credits file with this. Alright. Oh, okay, so it just includes the readmes for everything. I really don't like not knowing, like, why didn't he just put the authors of the levels in the readme itself? Like, I don't know. I just really believe in attributing, you know, like, giving primary importance to the attribution of other people's content if you're, you know. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I guess we can play this. I mean, I guess yeah, let's play the first few levels of this at least. So the first couple of levels are HHH 21 and 22. So let's just manually, like, look up what that is. Okay, Robert Zubek. The first couple of levels we're going to play are by Robert Zubek. Yeah, Hades House of Horrors. Okay, that's what the HHH stands for. And then Roomy is E1M3. but that doesn't include a README. Yeah, like, I'm really not liking this guy's approach to curation. I mean, I realize this was 1994 and he was just throwing something up on a BBS, but anyway, yeah, let's just jump in here. WAD Pack 2. Alright. Seems like a pretty standard 1994 Doom 1. Oh, cool. Hades House of Horror, one of them was remade for the 1994 tune-up project. That was a cool project. It was like, take a 1994 map that has some potential or just, you know, was good back in the day and, but has, you know, but, you know, has like kind of basic architecture of the kind that we're seeing here. And then like remake it with kind of modern Doom community standards. Oh my god, am I stuck down here the whole time? This platform is going to come back up. Yeah, the lighting here is pretty drugstore. I mean, there is lighting changes between these sectors, but yeah, it's... Okay, can't do anything there. Alrighty. Weird high shelf for the Berserk power-up. It's like a cookie jar. Okay, was this room just entirely pointless? Huh, okay. Oh, there's this whole business I didn't even see before. Alright, there's a chain gun. Whole bunch of secrets stacked up. Some fire blue there in its own special little cage. Okay, weird. Alright, yeah, that was just a little secret wall type thing. Wait, what? Oh, this is like a one-way door, huh? Alright. And I don't have the red key, so... Weird, okay, so I've got a blue key door. Oh, I've got the blue key now, right. This feels very episode 2, like these combos of textures, like the rock ceiling, the slimy gray tile sort of wall thing. I'll take that map. Okay. Yeah, this has a bunch of the sort of interestingly weird 94 map type things, like, you know, windowsills and stuff. Like, they're not being, like, nowadays I feel like there's very much a standard on, like, if you're doing an episode 1 themed kind of thing, like, you're going to abide by certain metrics so that the textures all kind of sort out. And wait, what? Okay, this is just another teleporter. Takes me back to the same place? But I don't have the red key yet, so I don't know. Let's go back to this area. There's probably something I missed down in one of these little cubbies. Oh! Okay, now I'm out here. Alright, the red key's got to be down in one of these little cubbies, right? I just don't know where else it would be. There it is. Yippee. Ah. This is cool. I like this room. I'm just a sucker. I'm really predictable though. Like I just like the green vines growing over everything. It's just my jam, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Alright. That was E1M1. I guess this is by the same author. Very tall doors. Very tall lifts. But I like the scale of this room. Also, yeah, there's like just a real attempt at lighting here. I mean, this is, you know, it's like, I guess this is maybe like a carpet or something. And then the light is coming in through here. Very, very parallel. But yeah, that's neat. Like this room has an atmosphere. It's for being a gigantic and empty room. It has some atmosphere. Whoa, that's a weird. very tall door. Very low hang. Some Z-axis here. Yeah, like multiple things about this map and the previous map are sort of a good indication that like when you were making Doom levels in 1994, you definitely did not have any kind of 3D preview. And so when you did like Z-axis changes, you just kind of like had to enter numbers in and then test it out, which that's my personal explanation for why that windowsill was kind of high in the last level and why these stairs are kind of high. Why this door is so weird. Yeah, just because, you know, I think like the tools back then made it harder to visualize the Z-axis than it did the X and Y axes. Was that the entire point of this room, is to just have a little shotgun guy? Cool. Yeah, I've got all these little choices of doors, and they're all kind of identical, so I'm just gonna dip into the box of chocolates here. Okay, so that's the exit. And maybe we're gonna do something later that brings that wall down. Alright, well this is a big outdoor area with lots of vines. I don't want to have to run across that nukage more than I have to. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, weird raising floors. Huh. This is an often unused Doom 1 texture. The no people pictogram sign. Just open something up, I guess. don't have the red key. This is always a, you know, whenever you have tunnels that you want crisscross at multiple levels, this is always a way to do it. Whoa. Confusing warps. The usage of confusing warps kind of reminds me of episode 2. You know, I think like, and actually just Sandy Peterson in general. You know, like Sandy Peterson, as I recall, was probably the id level designer who most enjoyed and used. We must assume that he enjoyed it. The whole sneak attack teleport line. You know, like you just think that you don't have any prior awareness that something is going to teleport you, and then it does. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of... This definitely looks like a weird alcove, but when you look at it, you don't automatically think teleporter necessarily. Maybe it would hurt you. Maybe, you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah, like, this is going through a lot of different... This is kind of rotating through a bunch of... This almost reminds me of... I mean, this is like a... This is certainly better of a level than my first Doom level from 1994. But it's rifling through all the different texture sets. You know, we've got like... You know, and even just like overall themes. Like, we've got all this sort of rock and gravel type stuff. And then, you know, we've got just out of the blue, like... tech bases. Now we've got the blue tech textures and stuff, and there's something about that I do enjoy, you know, because it's sort of like, you know, a lot of level designers would do that when they were first learning to map, because they're like, I have all these textures, there's so much I could do, and then they kind of have to do it, you know, like you have to learn the joy of throwing everything at the wall before you can you know, learn the joy of restraint. Let's say. Yeah, and then you tone it down and you develop your own style and so forth. Uh-oh. Weird. This kind of felt like it was meant to rise up the whole way, but didn't. Who knows? Who knows? What did that do? Yeah, this is certainly... This is a puzzling... Oh! Okay. Yeah, no, this is... that is definitely like a... raise sector and adopt properties of nearest glitching out behavior there. What? This is actually an interesting effect to just have like random floor flats pop on, but yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, now I have the red key. And let's go do this thing. Oh man, I fell down there again. Bad at this video game. Ugh. Okay, back here. Did I go? Did I even go this way? Yeah, whatever. Don't even care. I have tons of health. Oh wait, right, yeah. Okay. Huh, this is kind of an interesting area. Wow, anytime I go into a large space and I only see one trooper or something, I always think that it's bait for a big ambush, you know, because like there's a couple of places that they do this in like Doom 2, and then certainly it gets used in a lot of user WADs. But you have that one enemy, and a trooper is especially good because it has hit scan attacks, so if you just hang out in an area, it probably will hit you and damage you at some point. But you want to just kill it, but then the course of firing your weapon alerts any enemies that are in hidden sectors nearby to teleport in, or to at least like get aggro for a later teleport ambush. Let's see if that's what happens here. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm looking into that place that I teleported into earlier. Alright, now I have the blue key. How do I get back up? Weird. That is one of the weirdest teleport paths I've seen. Like, it's just a little raised chunk of this granite, of this, or just, you know, gravel. I always think of this as gravel. Anyway, okay, now we have the blue key. What a weird room to just house, like, one of the weakest enemy in the game plus a blue key. Like, this feels like it could be, I mean, it's a little cramped, but it feels like it could be, you know, just a full-on combat space. Oh, wait, no, it's actually a conduit into something else. Oh, it's a secret. Oh, and then there's a hole, and I think there's a secret right across here. Yep. Well, that's cool. And every sector is going to be tagged as secret. Yep. Tech halls. All right. Yeah, that was a cool little secret. All right, and where is that blue key? Where's the thing that we couldn't get through without the blue key? Okay, that's a teleporter. We don't want that. Oh, wait, and the blue key door is up there. Well, that's weird. Yeah, how do we, Oh, okay, okay. So it was just a step over that line. And ye shall be bridged. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this level has a, you know, this level feels very authentically Doom 1, you know, both in how it's, like, texturing and, you know, and just theming areas, but also in its layout, you know, like it's sort of taking a little bit of structures from Episode 1 and taking more from Episode 2. On a larger note, I do feel like 94, 95 WADs, you're a lot more likely to just see Episodes 2 and even to a lesser extent 3 be an equally present inspiration as Episode 1. I think it was only really like in the late 90s, say, that Episode 1, you know, with Romero's very cohesive style and design language, I think it was only then kind of that became revered, and Sandy's work on Episode 2 became Episodes 2 and 3 became kind of more poorly regarded. Oh wait, did I miss something back here? Yeah, that's just, I don't know, maybe somebody with more deep historical context, because I wasn't active in the Doom community such as it was back in, you know, the 90s at all, really. So it's possible that the current status quo was sort of present even then, but that is a deep pit, and it maybe has some armor in it? I don't know. Alright, well, there's a lift out of it, so sure, I'll take a soul sphere that I don't need and then lose like 20 off of it. What a weird secret. Like, here's a pit. It's got something that gives you bonus health. Jump down into it and then ride the lift back up. I don't know. Yeah. There's so much unscrutable design rationale. Oh, okay. So yeah, now we're back here. Oh, and this has lowered. And I have yet another soul sphere that I really don't need. Cool. Okay, so where have I not been yet in this level? Oh, yeah, that's right. There was this thing, and sure enough, yes, it has lowered. And this is probably the exit. So yeah, I'm going to bring up my little cheat display, and yeah, sure enough, yeah, we've found all of the secrets and all of the items in this. So yeah, cool. All right, so these were those two levels by author whose name I forget, because they were not included in the top level README. And now we're on to a completely different level by a completely different author, and boy does it show. This is interesting. This is quite interesting. I really like these weird... sorry, I'm just taking out all the jerks who would be just... Yeah, I love this, like, made of weird blocks kind of thing here. Like, I guess you just kind of climb around on it. And then, this is something. Like the skylight here doesn't have a thickness, which is to say the sectors that have been tagged with the sky ceiling are at the same height as the surrounding ceiling. So it just looks like the ceiling is paper thin and showing through, which is a really interesting, given the overall surreality of the rest of this. I find really cool. I mean, it could just be, you know, mapper unsophistication or something, but you know, that's what this is all about. You know, we're kind of like, I don't know, WAD Wednesdays is partly about celebrating interesting low sophistication mapping, you know. I think before everybody became experts at level design, you had this period where just people were just throwing stuff around, just doing weird paper thin ceilings and stuff, and yeah, in rooms with 4 weird eyeballs. What's with all this? Is just like the ammo dump? I also, wow, and like blue key door trim on for the stairs, like just lots of choices being made here. And yeah, I love that this is like, you know, the purpose of this WAD was to collect all of like the good user WADs that this person had found. And this was one of them. Not that this is a bad map, really. It's so far it's just something weird but interesting. Could be kind of considered like cream of the crop. Okay, well, what's wait, is there a weird? Is this? Oh, okay. You know, that was almost certainly a deathmatch map. I'm realizing it. That was probably a deathmatch map with some enemies thrown in. Okay, now we're on to another map that has a lot of just big, wide open space with lots of enemies. Yeah, and this is just this is a wild sort of theming thing. Like, yeah, we've got the blood, we've got the red ooze fountain texture. It's another one that I believe is not in Doom 2. A lot of Doom 1 specific touches, texturing touches here. Alright, wow, we're just having resources lavished on us. I mean, this also feels like it could be a deathmatch map. You know, it's got like the open sort of plan. It's just a big arena, kind of. That's not a teleporter. And then we've got this trench, which feels critical pathy. Yeah, trenches. And here's the exit. Yeah, a lot of deathmatch maps. You know, you move on to the next map in a deathmatch map by hitting the exit, and so a lot of deathmatch maps approaches to handling that, to just making for a good multiplayer experience, was just shunting it off to the side in a place where you wouldn't really normally want to go. So yeah, this is odd. Like, yeah, there's a certain, like, single-player design aesthetic that comes out of just throwing monsters into a deathmatch arena, and it's not without its charms. God, yeah, just arbitrary texturing decisions. I love it. And to be clear, I'm not loving it in a mocking kind of way. It's just strange and interesting. Okay, now we're down here. Okay, so this forms a loop. This little secret. Yeah, just little secrets tucked away. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm starting to tucker out. So let's do like 1 or 2 more, maybe. Hi folks, thanks for joining. This is cool. Very steep stairs. Very, very steep. What is up with these doors? Weird. Whoa. Man, yeah, like, these past two maps have really, like, had a lot of interesting shapes. Just doing weird, abstract, geometric-y kind of things with sectors. I do dig that. Can I jump here? No, I cannot. Yeah, like, I can't figure out how these doors work exactly, but like, yeah, I mean, one of these stairs triggers these doors to open. So, yeah, it's just weird. I have no idea why it's doing it. Yeah, well, how do I get out to these little, oh, does this lower one of these, maybe? No, because it's not the same sector. Yeah, how do I get up? How do I get to these? Also, I don't have a radiation protection suit, so I'm a little loath to just go running around in the blood nukage. The blood. That's blood, right? Yeah, this HUD is just a custom HUD mod that I whipped up a few days ago, just because I felt like learning how to do that and just trying out a couple of ideas that I had. But yeah, you know, it's like a vertical health and armor bars, and they color code based on what level they're at. So yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I'm meant to do this? I think so. I think I am. Alright, that's cool. That's cute. The, yeah, these are just like weird lifts. Like you lower them down and then you jump off of them when they're halfway up. That's wild. There's a couple of secrets in E1M7 that you can only get to by doing that with the one pillar feature that's in that map. So that's, I don't know, that might have been where this mapper got that idea, or it's interesting though. I mean, it makes, like, that navigation is very non-obvious unless you kind of have some literacy in doom jumping. Yeah, this map seems to enjoy these cloverleaf shapes. I dig it, yeah. Like, this feels very episode 1. Oh, jeez. weird. Okay, so this is just a weird teleporting around in a trench room. Like, what did I come here for? Like, what is this? Is it just like a trap room? Also, yeah, is there any... Whoa! What can I do down here? Please tell me I am not stuck down here. Okay, there we go. Camouflaged lift. Telefragged a guy. Okay, and now we're in the weird inside of this. Can I get out of here? Okay. Alright, so this mapper is thinking about... Hi, Robert Yang. There is a map in Final Doom that that does that idea, sort of, of teleporting you to an identical room, and then you think it's the same room, but actually it's not. It's called Wormhole. It's map 4 of TNT by Ty Halderman, by the late Ty Halderman. And yeah, I really love it. It's a great like gimmick. It's just like it's sort of, it's very easy in this engine to make one room look exactly like another. And then yeah, like it is cool to do stuff with that. All right, so we've got the yellow key, and don't know if we've seen a yellow key door. Oh yeah, it does happen in Monster Condo in Doom 2. Totally. Totally. And yeah, there it's like even more inexplicable. Like it's just like that's just what happens in that map, in that one spot, and it's interesting. Alright, they loved setting up the barrel trap. Oh, this is a cute little bit of some lava channels running through the room. Wait, oh my gosh, those demons like immediately ran into that crusher and then were just turned into soup. That's bizarre. Wow, this looks really hard to time. Oh, and then they stop immediately. Oh god, oh god. Okay, well that took a chunk out of us, but it is the soup room. Whoa. This is funky. I need some health. Ah, there we go. There's the old berserk. Cool. Yeah, this is neat. This level is throwing some interesting, and yeah, look at that wonderful early Doom 1 sort of level layout, you know, where it's a bunch of strangely shaped rooms with vaguely consistent theming, kind of crammed into a roughly square form factor because that's just sort of how your editor screen presented it. I love it. Okay, so now I have all the keys, and it probably... all I have to do now probably is just go through that last door. So let's do it. Caco Pit. Are these guys getting dunked in their personal agony pits with flames and blood? Yeah, this is always, man, like one of the one of the biggest like Rorschach blots or just like Rorschach tests you can give to a mapper is like these hanging bodies. You know, it's like, how do they use the hanging bodies at all? Are they interested in creating like weird gore situations? And if so, what do they do? What are they like? What are they trying to communicate? I think that's always like a really interesting like mapper psychology. Like, you know, are you some kid in high school who is like super into like slasher movies or something, you know? It's another another Doom 1 exclusive texture, I believe. And yeah, I like the lighting. I mean, you know, like when you're a 94 map that has actual lighting, you are automatically a cut above. And yeah, I dig what they're doing here. This is probably my favorite map of the four that we've played from this WAD so far. I'll try to look up the authors for all of these maps that we've played. But yeah, it's cool. All right, and now we're at the exit. Well, yeah, good job, person who made this map. I dig it. Oh, there's something beyond. Oh, no, wait. I was just confused about which direction I was facing. Embarrassing. All right, do we want to play one more? I'm like pretty tuckered out here, but I don't know. Let's just see. Don't make me regret my decision, E1M5. Huh, it's an unusual door mechanism. Alright, scary room full of demons. Dark and scary. This is like moderately successful scary room, you know, like yeah, no, if there was a way I could rig up auto doom and just a slow animating GIF of my face for the top corner and then just record a few generic commentary bits like oh, I like what the author is doing in this space. You know, WAD Wednesday's bot. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, this map is definitely not as interesting as the last one so far, but these little dealies are interesting. We got the green marble that featured very prominently in episode 3, of course. Jeez, wow, tons of darkness. I mean, there's a fine line between not interesting or fun dark level setups and interesting fun ones, but I don't know, yeah, I don't think it's an inherently bad concept or anything. Okay, so that's a door? Weird. It's recessed, but it does not... I guess this is just like an impassable... I don't know, maybe it'll come open at some point later. So what did I miss here? Like, I've got the red key. I came through that door. I've come through here as well. yeah, there's just a little secret here, but that's not... Yeah, and then this was just like the spooky place where I... Huh. Oh, oh, okay, okay, so there's a whole lift function to this room. Yeah, this is like too dark to... Okay, well, that was just a brief dark interlude. Whoa. Scrolling fire texture. Oh, and, wow, I don't know if this is the author signing their name or something, but yeah, we've got TTN, it looks like here, made out of sectors. That's always a treat to see when people have written something not in... I mean, you can certainly write whatever you want in floor sectors, but doing it with the, you know, and there's some letters that you just can't do, obviously, because it would require floors upon floors, but, what is this weird shaft? Oh, it's a teleporter. That's neat. It's like jump down this big shaft with a thing in the middle, and actually it's a teleporter. Yeah, this feels, thus far this map very much feels like, oh, and it's using an episode 3 sky. Oh, like as a... Oh geez, I'm almost dead. Ow, 1 health. Don't blow it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty adorable. I think this definitely seals the, like, this map is episode 3 inspired homage. You know, right as I was thinking that, I walk into this room and I see the episode 3 sky and I'm like, oh cool, they did like some sort of custom sky hack or something. And actually it's just like it's just a little room with the sky as wallpaper, which you can totally do, and the illusion kind of like works when from a fixed viewpoint, but then, like, you know, once you get close you realize that it is just wallpaper. Yeah, so that's super cute, actually. Is this the exit? No, it is not. I'm wondering if, yeah, we are at the end. Yep, that was the end. Cool. Well, yeah, that one was not as good as the previous one, but I think it was pretty good. Okay, well, yeah. So let's look up the credits for. All right, so the first 2 maps were by Robert Zubek. We don't appear to have any credits by Rumi for Rumi. Yeah, or if there is, like... Yeah, I don't know. And then... Oh, did we not find the secret level? I can't tell if we did find the secret level or not. WAD. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that weird deathmatch map that we were in, yeah. This was by... Yeah, that weird secret level that was clearly just a multiplayer space was by... The author doesn't give their name, it's just CW001C. I love those old school email addresses where it's like, you know, a university address with 4 parts. Oh yeah, my desktop wallpaper is it's from Yellow Submarine. It's just a still from Yellow Submarine when they're in the submarine and everything is rad, like 60s steampunk type stuff, I guess. Okay, and then let's see, 777 was that the one that I really liked? This is a sequel to 666.wad. It's by Steve Timpson, who has a Stanford email, or had a Stanford email address, I guess. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, I did enjoy this one. And then TTA DOM 11. It's a binary file. What? Oh God, what's happening? Well, weird. I don't know. Maybe they're using like ANSI codes or something. Yeah, probably. These are probably ANSI codes, so they're getting fancy with their little titling bars and stuff. But who are you, nice author? Oh, did they spell out their name in ANSI? I guess I guess I could just import this README into Playski. God, I kind of want to do that. Yeah. I'm totally doing that. And if this doesn't work, then whatever. ANSI. Alright, this was TTA DOM. Yes! I'm very pleased that so yeah, all of this looks weird if you just look at it in a text editor, but if you look at the ANSI for it, my ASCII art tool animation game engine type thing. Okay, so this TTA. Okay, and that's what we saw drawn on the wall in sectors there towards the end. Enjoy TTA 94. Okay, so these are handles: Bilbo, Reepicheep, Techno Cop, and Johnny Bag. I could not invent better mid-90s internet Doom mapping handles than those. Reepicheep is a C.S. Lewis Chronicles of Narnia reference, I think. Johnny Bag is just, yeah, good job. I love everything about that. Yeah. So, okay, I think that's a pretty good one to end on. So yeah, we got a grab bag through Gary Carnick's curation of stuff that he clearly just downloaded off of BBSs and then collected them. Yeah, I don't know. That was a completely mixed bag, but hey, completely mixed bags are what we're all about here on WAD Wednesdays. So yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end it. Yeah, and it's been about an hour. So cool. Yeah, first up we had what was it? We had Terry Sucks, which was and then we had a bunch of interesting sort of a 94 map sampler in the form of WAD Pack 2. So thanks everybody who contributed to that. And cool. And yeah, I got to use Playski for something that I never really intended to use it for today. Okay, cool. Well, that's it for this time. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you next time on WAD Wednesdays, and we'll play another random Doom level. But yeah, have a good day, and thank you very much for watching.